Life is a business of people. Different stroke for different folks. Now, situational leadership is what you need to be. Every situation determines a particular type of leadership. Therefore, some jobs you have to delegate. Which of the jobs I can delegate? Which of the jobs, style, participative leader, selling type, you explaining, creating concurrence. Last is telling, directive. जो बच्चा है first वाला था, micromanage, telling, ये कर, उधर जा. I have seen sometimes, I tell somebody today, go to Vadala station, वहाँ जाके फोन करो, वो सीधा गया, सर कहाँ जाना है, मेरा पुलिस वैन के बाजू में एक शॉप है, सीधा गया वो. But if I tell some bamboo, Tambo, whatever his name, I have to tell him, you are coming straight, Vadala station सामने है, हाँ, वहाँ पे बोर्ड दिखेगा. राइट में ना 2 लाइन है, लास्ट लाइन लेने का, वहाँ पे एक होटल है. You have to tell him each and every step because his IQ is very less. Like that, you have to have this kind of leadership style, situational leadership. That is what is going to help you, friends. Oh my, I think I'm again stuck. Okay, we're about 5-6 slides.
I think the mouse goes this side. Yeah, no.
Okay.
That's nice.
Now, this is, I think, last slide, maybe 1, 2, there we go. So there are, in your company, there are these kind of people. People who are high on competence, high on commitment. Competence is big, very good. Commitment is also good. Right? It needs a different kind of leadership. सिर्फ बोल दो वो कर लेगा. Some people are moderate on competence but variable commitment. उसका मूड है तो करेगा, है तो never predict. Low competence, low commitment. Low competence, high on commitment. So based on this, you have to categorize. If you have 20 people in a company, you please categorize them in these 4 buckets. Then you see what is your leadership style, you will come to know. Okay, that will really help you to manage people. This is again an explanation, different levels and different leadership style. Directing, coaching, supporting and delegating. This is a similar version of it. Okay. This is just a thought to say, elephant is you. Don't be happy. Elephant is you, that fellow who is driving it. So you have to decide how you will make the elephant move. You have no right to manage others if you are not passionate. These are the things: individual style, action, system, culture, alignment. Get your people. You need to talk to your people more. What is that you are doing? Why you are doing? Where it is going to take? What is your dream? Only then they will really appreciate. Okay. I have 2 slides specially work for you. These slides I want you to spend. This is good for you. Okay. I spent some time to gather this information. I would love to share this slide, Arvind. Some slides I have to remove for IPR, but this I would like to share. Indian e-commerce industry at a glance. You see how it is increasing. 2016, 13 billion. We expect Indian e-commerce market to touch USD 13 billion. This is all research by Gartner and other global organizations. So this is where your world is. Marketplace models will level the playing field by allowing the long tail of suppliers, manufacturers from tier 2, 3 cities, right? There will be significant rise in offline brands tapping the online channel through own e-commerce sites and on marketplaces. This is another one. Indian e-commerce industry at a glance, unorganized sector, 850. Organized is only 100, approximate billion. Okay, Indian retail market breakdown, 2014 to 18, they have given the projections. I would like to share these slides, take a look at it and see, does it make sense, which of that space you are operating and how does that impact your, and what you need to do to prepare to take advantage of that. BFSI market, total Indian banking sector assets reach 1.8 trillion, right? Public sector total lending and deposits increased. By the way, have you recently in the newspaper you've seen India is the 3rd country maximum new companies coming up, startups, right? That's a great sign. You need to this is the time for you to really put your house in order and take advantage of that. Whatever work you have done in last 10, 15, 20 years, try to carve out a story, a script. Do a very tough SWOT of your own enterprise. What is my core strength? What have I done well? Where have I failed? What can I do better? Then the market, and try to marry and map, you will get your next window of opportunity. Trust me, you need to really engage with somebody, spend those 3-4 days, you will get some deep insight in this. Please do that, it will really help you. Data center space, this is your reality, this is where you are going to be spending a lot of your time. Look at this, Indian 3.7 million square feet available currently is going to go to 6.3 by 2013. We ourselves, when I joined NetMagic, we had about maybe 70,000-80,000 square feet. Today we are sitting on 6.1 lakh square feet data center space. Huge. I mean, I can't imagine. So when it is data center, that is where your world is, right? This is what is the data center landscape going 39 to 66. Cloud services, this is going to change a lot of stuff. USD 838 million public cloud 2015 and will grow to 1.9 billion 2018. Fastest growing countries, Gartner's cloud forecast CAGR 32.5%, 33% growth in cloud itself. Now, this is all you have heard. This is the last slide, friends. I've been saying threats for traditional businesses. You heard it, you know it. I don't have to really harp much on this. Value-added services and selling. We all say, what can we do more? Value-added services, but what can you do? That is where you need to really apply your mind. I was reading some article which says that a lot of retailers, they will now spend more time in making service available. It's not just about a hardware, the service available. There's a lot of time, like when you have cloud, hardware resale, cloud virtualization, customer going to virtual platforms, world of merger and acquisition, consolidation, Dell and EMC example, right? Now the time available for, should I say, provisioning will be so easy that your role is going to get little shunted, right? So therefore, these are some of the effects. Losing customers, how do I retain those guys? What else do they want? Shrinking margins, operational and people challenges, this is where you need to really focus. Third one, anything as a service is in the offing. That is going to be your enemy number one. Everything is going to be, right? So this is where you have to see, how can I remodel? One of my friends is in hardware business. I don't want to take his name, you can easily guess. For a long time, fairly decent business he had. But when he realized that hardware business is a dying business, he got into something else, mobile service centers or whatever. And today he's doing fairly well, but he has not closed that shop. See, it's like, what is that complementary I can do in addition to what I'm doing now? Cloud is something which you cannot ignore. So if you can build those capabilities, that will really help. So challenges, if you want to adopt cloud, because there is so much about cloud being talked, how do you prepare for cloud? Number one, consolidation of businesses, M&A, there's going to be a lot of that. You have to see where is the opportunity for players like me. So to tie up alliances, partnerships with such companies where they can see you as a partner, either a channel partner, right? You need to see, you need to build the small little capabilities, really will help you. If not in Bombay, tier 2 cities, tier 3 cities, if you have a presence, or you can have a franchisee model which is working so well, you can do that. A small little hosting, if it is possible, people just buy out space. Net for India, you go to any place, Control-S does that. Compliance and legal. If you're going cloud, you need to be aware of, because the global market, global players, right, different geographies, there will be a lot of emphasis on compliance and legal issues. So are you adept? If you are not, can you have these services taken from consulting firms? You need to do that. Working with, and again, software and hardware partners. It is like, love-hate relationship. You are my enemy, but at the same time we can be friends here, not there. You have to have that kind of flexibility, tight loose model in your business scheme. Staffing needs to change, less provisioning time, right? Therefore, because of the cloud, everything is there. So they will not wait for a retailer to ship hardware anyway. So you need to figure out how do I do that. Revenue models change because of the whole this thing is changing. Okay, that's me. But as a leader, if you can demonstrate one thing to your people, is that trust. That is where a lot of your people issues will be addressed. Thank you so much. But I wanted to make sure at least you get to see some of those. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Deshpande. Guys, when Arvind told me somebody from NetMagic is going to come and talk to us, I had my apprehensions. Is he going to connect with us? But believe me, in the last 3.5 years, this is one session that I think is so highly connected to our businesses. It actually touched the nerve of what we all face day in, day out. And he exactly has told us what we need to be going back tomorrow to office and actually start doing. Really, really nice. Wonderful to listen to such insights. And that was really, I'm sure it's going to change a lot of things that we do in our businesses. Let me call Arvind on stage. Arvind, can you please give a small memento to Dr. Deshpande?
Okay, thanks.
Thank you once again, Dr. Deshpande. That was really nice listening to you. Please join us for dinner. It's already served at the back. Thank you so much for being a wonderful audience.